Hi. It is not morning. It actually is after dinner time. This morning was just crazy. I wasn't able to sleep very well last night, and I'm just like super tired. It was all I could do just to stay awake. I had to clean the house today, and so um, yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. Because I didn't sleep well, I did not lose any weight. Um, when I don't get enough rest, my body actually stays swollen, I guess, and puffy. So, yeah, I lost like point 0.1. Like it's not even it's not even worth mentioning. Um, and so today is day 11, and I'm really loving these juices. And today's breakfast was green citrus, and that was really good. I found a protein powder that was plain, and I decided to put that in today to try because I'm supposed to in a couple days anyway. And it dissolved really well. What I did was I put some in a blender with some of the juice and then whipped it all together, and it blended really well. It tasted really good because it doesn't have a flavor. So the juice was like very filling and not really thick, but like I don't know, it just seemed heartier with that in there, so that was good. And then this right here is what I'm working on for dinner time. That one is carrot, apple, lemon. Um, this one's really good too. The lemon isn't too strong. It seems just right. I did start using for these, I guess I went through the first 10 days. Now I juiced the second 10 days. So now I'm on the second like batch of juices. And instead of using regular lemons, I actually used Meyer lemons, and they're smaller, and it didn't seem, they still gave a lot of juice, but the flavor just wasn't like lemon. And yeah, but really good, really good, good. And then for dessert, or oh, I guess for dinner, because the carrot apple lemon was weird. But anyway, for dinner, I'm supposed to do this one, which is carrot cake. Now, too much cinnamon, too much. I should have actually measured the cinnamon, but I'm just like, oh, I'll just throw in a pinch. And apparently the pinch was huge because some of my other juices, it didn't take like the flavor of the cinnamon didn't take, so I put in a little extra. When I do like the peach and pear delight, that's what I put cinnamon in as well. And so like it's very cinnamony. Now it might have, I forgot to take out my juices this morning, so really I had to like microwave one of them to kind of get it going. And the other one's thawed out naturally. So this one still had ice in it, so I'm hoping that that like tones down the cinnamon. I love cinnamon anyway, but it's just going to make it really hard. So I might drink half of it and then like finish off the night with this carrot apple lemon. So today I cheated. I'm going to tell you what I cheated. Now I have to take little taste and whatever of dinners that I'm making just to make sure like stuff's done and all that stuff. And let me tell you, like, I super want to eat. Like, it's not that I'm hungry. It's that I just want to eat. Like, I want to physically eat. And it doesn't matter what it is. Today, there was something that I knew that, like, I couldn't really eat anyway, and it would make me very sick if I did eat it, but I wanted to eat it. Like, I just want to physically eat something. So I don't think, honestly, that I will ever do a 30-day juice fast ever again. I think what I'm going to end up having to do is do a juicing eating plan. If I try to do a cleanse, I'm not going to make it past day 10. Like I'm telling you, like I have to start out with juices right away and go to day 10. Because this little bit of eating and then segue into juicing, I just wasn't a fan of it. But yeah, okay, so back to the cheating. We had, at Real Services, we had a birthday for a gentleman who turned 95. And his favorite thing in the whole world is Hershey Kisses. And so I had a Hershey Kiss. And I had another piece of chocolate too, about the size of Hershey Kiss. It was a weird chocolate caramel thing. I don't know. It wasn't worth it. The Hershey Kiss was, though. And then I had a big, like, tablespoon of, it's kind of hard to explain. We don't eat meat, so I was trying to make a taco meat because all of the vegetarian stuff I can't eat. There is no vegan options for hamburger. I tried to take tofu, the extra firm. I crumbled it up. I put it in the oven. Turns out it only made enough for someone to have like a helping of scrambled eggs. So I took that and I mixed it with quinoa that I put taco seasoning in. Now, I'm not supposed to have taco seasoning either because it has either dextrose or maltodextrin or some weird corn thing in it. But I usually make my own. But for tonight, I actually did quinoa, and in the water, I put this taco seasoning and then like cooked my quinoa in it. It needed a little bit more water than a 1-to-2 ratio. So I think I'm going to add like maybe another 1/4 cup, but they really like that. So I think I'm going to crumble the tofu a little more than what I did and go ahead and do my quinoa and bake the tofu at the same time I'm actually cooking the quinoa, and then mix it all together. Because what the tofu did was kind of give it a chunkier, like meatier type of thing, and then you had the flavor from the quinoa. So it was a definite win-win for everybody here. So I did have a spoonful of that after I packed away some for me for when I get off my reboot. I can have tacos. I saved 3 shells that were supposed to be mine. I still have a chunk of Daiya cheese, and I froze the quinoa meat. So that's kind of been my day. I'm super tired. My stomach, I don't know what the deal is. The chocolate was not a good thing, like especially that caramel piece, because it was a sugar-free brand. So like that mannitol just kind of, yeah, I don't know. So that's kind of me in a nutshell. I really want to eat. I've actually talked to my husband about not continuing the juice fast for 30 days and going back to an eating juicing, or at least one meal of eating, like when I have dinner, and maybe, I don't know, because I want to go to Dr. Furman's plan after this, but I'm making quick and easy meals for the rest of the family, and they're all delicious because I've had them. Like the one pot pasta, like that's super easy, and tacos is super easy, and I just want to eat everything. But last night, oh, that was something else I wanted to tell you too. Last night, I guess more like this morning, my stomach and my intestines were just churning so bad yesterday. Like, I don't know if it was one of the juices I drank, if it just didn't agree with me. And I tried to find, it felt like I had a lump right here. And I know it looks like I do, but I don't. Like, my thyroid's there. It's all right. It always looks big in videos, but it's fine. So now you're staring at my thyroid. So anyway, it made me feel like I had like a lump in my throat in the back, and I tried to look at the juice when it happened and the next time it happened, and there was like no common ingredients. So that was not helpful whatsoever. I just think it was something going on with me itself. I know that sometimes I don't do well with celery, but I've had like 9 days of juices that were fine. It was just yesterday something was going on. So I don't remember why I was going with this. Brain fog, still not cleared up. It is better, but it's still not clear. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll remember and then I'll put it at the end of the video, or I will just shoot it tomorrow. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know. Maybe if I replay it or something. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I will replay and maybe I'll remember where my track was going, and then I'll be able to tell you. And yes, I did remember where I was going with this. So last night, my stomach was just churning and churning, and my digestion was just so bad. Like, I couldn't, part of the reason why I couldn't sleep was because I just felt like I needed to use the bathroom like immediately all night long. And I made it to about 3 in the morning. And let me tell you that I thought that I was clean, but I was not. I was so not. So I don't know if it had to do with the juice and something going on with my throat, the way that it made it feel, if it just didn't settle with my stomach, but holy smokes. I just basically toilet for about 15-20 minutes, just sat there and just, yeah. So I'm pretty sure I'm clean. I want to say that I'm clean, but yeah, no, just when you are dealing with that kind of pain at night, and then husband was snoring, and I just, every time I would try to go to sleep, I couldn't go to sleep. And so I finally fell asleep after he left at 3. And yeah, no, I had to get up at 6:30, and I was not happy because pretty much I only slept 3.5 hours. And so I'm like really trying, it's like 5:30, like I really don't want to go to sleep. I'm so tired and I am just whooped, and I still have like a whole quart jar to drink because I'm only halfway done with this one, and then with the carrot cake, it's like, so I don't know. I'm just going to try to make it to like 7:30 or 8 o'clock or something like that, and then go from there. But struggle's real. Tomorrow's a new day, right? If I go to sleep, I won't eat. So yeah, it's not that I'm really hungry. Like I said, I just want food. I love food. I really love food. I love the whole texture of it in my mouth, and the flavors and the taste. And it doesn't matter if it's vegan or if it's not vegan, but it should be vegan. I found so many great vegan recipes, like on Pinterest. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the sweet and sour cauliflower. I'm not making it on purpose because I will cave. If I make that with a big fat bowl of rice and like a bag of stir-fry vegetables, like I'm sunk. So I've been like souping it up because I don't really care for soup all that much. But I don't know, like I'm done watching all of the videos I wanted to watch of Dr. Greger's on his nutritionfacts.org. So I went through all 120 pages, and a lot of them he's redoing, which is good because I like the newer videos versus the older videos. They were really short. They didn't seem to give you a lot of scientific information, but these new ones that he's been doing has been really like loaded scientifically, and I love biology, so I'm all for that. So I don't know if I should, I'm kind of still working on his book. This is the part 2 where he talks about the stuff that he's eating on a daily basis and what his favorites are and stuff like that. So maybe I should just finish that book before I start Dr. Furman's. I'm only 42% of the way through. I'm looking because it's like popped up on my screen right now. But I thought about doing that before I start Dr. Furman's Lose 10 and 20 and kind of look at all the recipes and stuff. I might do that after. I only have enough juice for 20 days, like up to day 20. And I honestly don't know that we'll have the funds because like it's like next week. Like that's how fast these things go. And I have to come up with another 10 days, and finances are just not there to continue. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm hoping God pulls out a miracle and kind of tosses it at us. But at this point, we would have to come up with about $300 or $400 by the end of the month to make all the bills we were supposed to do. So But I'm going to keep going till the money runs out, till the juices run out. I'm going to try so hard not to cheat anymore with spoonfuls of anything. So that's my video. Have a great night, and I will catch up with you tomorrow.